How's it going, guys? It's TacTixHD here, bringing you a new GM mode series. In this series, guys, I'm going to call building a fantasy team, similar to building a dynasty, but obviously we are starting off with a fantasy draft, something a lot of you guys have been asking for. I was kind of staying away from it since I already did this on Machinima, but that Machinima series is now over. If you want to check it out, there's a link in the description, but now I'm starting a new series just for you guys. As you can see, I had the third pick in the fantasy draft. I just selected Benny Malkin. I also have Louis Eriksson, James Neal, Milan Hajduk, Tobias Onstrom, Paul Martin, Todd Bertuzzi, Willie Mitchell, and those are pretty much all the veteran guys, as well as I have a lot of prospects. So Martin Hamsel, Cam Fowler, Gabriel Landeskog, Chimera, Sabatka, McDonough, Delzato. I wanted the McDonough-Delzato pair for sure. Larson, Hodgkins, McGinn, Kadri, Connolly, Ellis, Morin, Kreider, Hamill, DeHaan, Tanev, Huberdeau, Watson, and Pumple. So really good players. As well, guys, in goal, I got Corey Schneider, Jack Campbell, and Calvin Pickard. Three really good goalies. Schneider's pretty young, really good potential for being his age. As well, obviously, Campbell and Pickard are both really good young goalies. They'll probably end up being an 85 at the end of the 5-year fantasy GM mode series. Forgot to mention, guys, this is a 5-year series. Because it's a fantasy draft, if I made it any longer, like 10 years, it'd be so hard to find players in the future. Players would start off on the wrong team, then get traded, and then draft picks and everything. It'd just be kind of a mess. So I decided to make it a 5-year season. So I'm going to try to win the cup within the 5 years. That's why most of the players I drafted are either in their prime, or prospects I know will reach a high level within the 5 years, or they're veterans that still won't retire for a while. A couple guys will retire soon, like Bertuzzi, Rangenbrunner, Chimera, but they were just kind of like late picks I needed for the 3rd and 4th lines. As well, guys, if you didn't notice there, I picked up like Kirill Kabanov, Brandon Gormley, what's his name, Musil, Koklachev, a few other guys, all in the free agency that were just good prospects as well, guys. As you can see, right here's the All-Star game, and I was thinking Malkin might be here, but unfortunately he did not make it. The only player on our team that made it was Tobias Onstrom. As well, guys, before that, I forgot to mention this again. I made a trade for Nicholas Harmussen, traded Paul Martin 1-for-1, really good deal, got a defensive defenseman for a 2-way. As well, guys, you can see right here, huge deal for Dustin Brown, traded Milan Hajduk, a 1st-round pick in next year's draft, Chris Tanev, David Musil, who I just signed, like I said, as well as, I forget the other guy's name, but he was a left wing that I also just signed, so both those players played out really well for a trade bait. They both had pretty good trade value. Right here's the playoffs, guys. We actually had a really good season, 48-29-5. Beat the Red Wings in the 1st round, came back and beat the Stars in the 2nd round. Then unfortunately got swept by the Sharks. So I think we won the 1st game and then they won the next 4, if I believe, if I'm correct on that one. So unfortunately, kind of got beat hard by the Sharks. But that's all right. Right here, the retired players. As you guys can see, no one retired yet on our team. But right there's Todd Bertuzzi, like I was saying, would probably retire. And I think that's it for us, unless the defenseman retired. Nope, no defenseman. I was wondering if Willie Mitchell retired or not, but he's still there. He's probably just going to be like an AHL guy for us. Might call him up whenever we need him. Right here's the draft, guys, and as you guys can see with my 1st overall pick, I'm going to get Martin Frk. If any of you guys seen that draft video I uploaded, you already know this. If you want to see that whole draft, this draft actually, I have a really good draft. I drafted a whole bunch of 1st-round picks in the real draft that happened this year. I will link that with an annotation or something. But anyway, guys, right here is the Resign Phase. A whole bunch of prospects to go through. I'm probably just going to leave them all unsigned until next year, see who develops, and if you don't develop, I usually don't sign you. As well, guys, if they're like all C potential and they're not even like, you know, high 70s, don't bother. For me, they gotta be 75 overall or higher with at least, you know, B- potential to sign them. So right there's Kabanov, a lot of other prospects. I'm re-signing Martin Hamsel. He's a really good 3rd-line center. And as you guys can see, like I was saying, a whole bunch of prospects to sign. Koklachev, Kadri. Jamie McGinn's really good 4th-line left wing. Just kind of flying through this here. Dustin Brown needed a new contract. So did Michael Delzato. A lot of the younger guys that are RFAs, I just gave just qualified an offer to. Basically, I was just hoping they don't get an offer from another team. If they do, I match it, and if they don't, I save a whole bunch of money. So right here, I signed Paul Gustad. Seen him in free agency, thought he'd be a really good 2-way center to help us, and he's probably going to play 3rd-line center behind Hansel, but having a lot of good centers is never a bad thing. As well, I signed Ryan Parent, and Martin Biron is my backup goalie. So right there, guys, is the NHL team looking really good, if I may say so for myself. Especially our defense. That's just a solid core defenseman. Right there is Schneider and Biron. Right here's the AHL team, also looking really good. Kadri, Sabatka, Brett Connolly, a lot of other guys. Jack Campbell, Calvin Pickard, beast in net. Right there's our stats: 89 offense, 88 defense, 84 goalies. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a like. It took a lot of work. I already have the next couple episodes ready for you guys. Hopefully upload sometime later this week. Besides that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.